Everybody, this is Dr. Sayegh. I wanted to touch base with all of you, check in on all of you, and let you know about us, what's going on. It's been about 2 months since we stopped working, and a lot of changes have happened, obviously. First, let me start with the staff. Staff all doing fine. Everybody is trying to stay safe, stay healthy. They promised me that they're still in good spirit, even though they realize that the time is going by and it's been 2 months, and some of them are more anxious to get back to work. Nevertheless, some of them are more interested to get back to work in a more fashion that is more safe, more secure. We're dealing with something that we're not familiar with, and we started learning this about 2 months ago. Some of the staff already made some major changes. As we know, Kathy retired just by the end of last year, which is just by December. MJ started his dental career. He's attending Loma Linda University, and they're doing a lot of webinars. They're taking a lot of classes, so he's been busy too. The rest of the staff, Domenica is expecting in a couple of months, so she's pretty much on alert. She's taking care of that little newcomer coming in, so she's been by herself busy, other than the distraction of this virus crisis. I wanted to touch base with all of you and let you know about us, about dentistry, how your dentistry in the future is going to be carried out. Just to let you know, at this point we are taking care of emergencies only. And emergency only mean patients who are having infection, having swollen jaw, having pain, bleeding, any symptoms that we see there is necessity to intervene as soon as possible. We've been seeing a lot of those. Nevertheless, I've been seeing a lot of new patients, believe it or not. A lot of new patients, and that has to do because many dentists, they're not really willing to go down to the office and take care of emergencies. I love what I do, and obviously I can't stop doing this. So I've been following the universal precaution, the guidance, and we're doing all the sprays and the blockage, and now we're adding a few more tweaks here and there. Some of them has to do with the traffic, with the movement, basically start from coming from outside the practice, coming into the operatory, getting the work done, leave the office. So you're gonna see some changes. You're gonna see some changes basically starting from entering the practice. You're not gonna enter the practice. You're gonna park in the parking lot. You're gonna text us, and a staff will come out. We'll have a little questionnaire. Along with that, a thermometer will check the body temperature, and then based on those, we see the safety that this person is okay to come in, and we'll let him in, and they'll go right away directly to the operating room. Operating room will be x-rays. They'll be isolated. We'll be seeing one patient at a time. So obviously it's not going to be a very sophisticated operation from a point of getting people fast and effective, and the procedure is going to take a little longer due to all these restrictions that we have. A lot of aerosol, so therefore a lot of vacuums are going to be used in the place, so the place is going to sound a little funny. The reception room will be closed. Nobody is really allowed to sit in the reception room. So for a patient coming in with either a driver or mom or dad, they're gonna have to wait in the car, or they can go on a little errand to do, and then we'll text them or call them as soon as we are ready to dismiss that patient. But nobody's gonna be staying in the office. Even sometimes, most of the time, staff will be only one staff member, which is an assistant, that will be assisting the doctor. And then after every patient, we're gonna go and clean not only the room, but clean many other areas that patient got exposed to or walked through. There's gonna be a lot of sprays and a lot of disinfectants be used, along with masks, gloves, and chemicals mainly. The procedures that we're gonna be doing are only at this point, especially at this stage of time, going to be limited to patients that have emergency, pain, as I mentioned, swelling, infection, things like that. But we're going to go for a little further more than that. People who started the procedures and before this crisis and never really completed. Somebody got an open-end Medicaid before root canal or started root canal, but we never completed. These people need to get that root canal done, otherwise the source of the chance of taking risk of infection is higher, because that canal needs to be sealed. You cannot leave it open like that. People who have temporary crowns, temporary bridges, temporary prosthesis, they need to go for a final one, and we work them up already. Many of them got already taken care of, but those are the patients at this stage, at this time, those are the ones they're gonna be seen. We try and still to figure out the routine for the hygiene. Nevertheless, when we come to hygiene, there are some patients being diagnosed with gum disease, or some patient had been diagnosed with gum disease and been on maintenance. Those people will come as priority than just regular cleaning, regular prophy. People with regular prophy, my message to them, please and please and please, increase your hygiene time. More brushing, more flossing. We got plenty of time now, no complaint about it. So if somebody will do 4, I'll be more than happy to accept that. The main idea is trying to minimize the amount of bacteria, amount of plaque buildups. Why we are worried about this? Gum disease and periodontal disease is more of a chronic disease, can affect you, especially if your immune system is down. And guess what? That virus, the coronavirus, attacked the body that has weak immune system. So the key for everybody, you gotta raise your immune system power, strength. How? You can use pills of vitamin C, vitamin D's, and things like that. Some people think in zinc. Multivitamin will probably be my best choice. I would do those vitamins. I was trying to stay away from those vitamins, the chewy ones that have sugars and have acids. I will stay away from them. For the ones that they cannot take pills, there are other ones that chewable, but they don't have high sugar. So I will go ahead and do those, especially for kids and young adults. You know, those are more at higher risk of cavities. So the task can be really much more achieved by prevention. Prevention means the oral care and the vitamins along with the diet. That will be the first step. The second step is really coming to the dental office when we see the need that a disease needs to be controlled. So what it means, hygienists will be seeing more people that have gum disease or have been diagnosed with gum disease and they are on maintenance. So those people come as a priority. So if you call and you say, well, I haven't cleaned my teeth for 6 months and I really want to come in, you're not gonna come in first on priority. You're gonna have to wait for specific gaps that we put every day for those people. So our main focus are the patients that have gum disease or had history of gum disease. The hygienist will be taking care of that. The hygienist will have more extended time to take care of per patient. It used to be about 40-45 minutes, and they'll have 10 minutes with the doctor. The time is going to be extended 20 more minutes total. So about your visit to the hygienist is about an hour and a half, and has to be in separation from my other side, from the doctor's side. My exam is going to be carried in a different fashion. Some of it will be taking photos. We're going to be more implementing technologies of digital photos along with digital x-rays. And you know what, this is one of the things that I feel so comfortable and so happy that I've done most of that work before even this virus came in. We have a high tech in this place, and all it's going to be utilized to the max. The reason why, or the purpose of it, is to minimize the amount of interaction between each others. It's very important that you share with us everything that you feel, everything that happens in your family. For example, if somebody in your family was diagnosed with the COVID-19, and where are they? Are they in the house quarantine, or are they in the hospital getting the care? Very important, because you might be really not a great candidate to come here. We need to protect you, protect other patients, protect staff, protect myself too. Therefore, the key is really getting into details, who is going to be allowed to come in, what procedures to be done. I want to make it short. I want to maybe open the room for more, and hopefully we'll do weekly one that we can send it to you and keep you updated. At this point, again, we're not working, but we are taking care of emergencies. If you have any relatives that having any dental emergencies, please call us. I'll be more than happy to take care of them. I find out not a lot of dentists are really willing to come in and do this, but you know, I love what I do and I enjoy it, and I'll do the best available measures to protect them and protect myself and get him the teeth taken care of, get him out of trouble. The key is. Wish everybody this healthy and safe. Well, I'll call it spring, but it's kind of more like a gel in the house spring. It's probably a good time to think about a lot of things that we really usually don't. This is a great family time. I tell you, I enjoy my kids more than ever. I'm always busy, and I've been busy, and I'm still busy, but you know what? I see nowadays more of my kids than ever, and I love it. Do the same. Enjoy the family. Enjoy those moments, because you never know when we're gonna come back to work. We're gonna have a variety of different things that's gonna change our lifestyle. We're probably gonna communicate with our kids through the computer, through the phone, through the screen, more than, especially if your kids are in college. And college now, education, as you know, most of it are webinars, and it's not very effective. We really need the classroom. We need the class. We need to get people. And for dentistry, it's not really needed. It's only time needed is getting seminars, which we are doing everything through webinar now. So actually, I find more efficiency going into webinar and getting the information from each others and sharing with colleagues than ever. Because before we used to go to certain places, conventions and seminars and to attend, and if the time doesn't work for you overall, it's probably hard to give up a day to go for a 3-hour seminar or 8-hour seminar. Now on the phone and on the webinar, we're doing them short and we're doing them very, very wide open. So, I mean, you can get thousands of people listening to the same seminar and chatting and you know, question and answers and getting the experience from everybody and get to learn from everybody how they handle these things, you know, in their level. I'd love to hear from all of you. That video is going to be sent out tonight, Sunday. I'd like to hear from everybody, whether you email me, text me, call the office. Do everything possible to keep me updated of your family, your health. So far in the whole practice, with over 2,100 patients base, 3 people passed away, and they're not necessarily all related to the virus, but this is a very low number. I'm glad and I'm excited to see this. Nevertheless, many of you are fearful and afraid of coming to the dentist, and that's why I did this presentation. We want to have you back, but we want to have you back when we feel that this is the best opportunity that is safe for you, for all, and at the same time, take care of your teeth before things go bad. So enjoy Sunday, and we'll be back again with you hopefully next week. Have a good night.